Here we are, we're aboard the Celebrity Silhouette. We're in the North Sea, headed to Norway, and we are having a fabulous time. So a great part about traveling with TCL and Carrousel Travel is that you get to experience private events that not everybody gets to go to. We kicked off last night with a welcome reception. We're just so happy that you're here. I just think this is absolutely fabulous, and we're just going to get to see amazing things. And I so appreciate you watching the show and taking all your time and energy to come here with us. Okay, Alicia, my very first cruise here on Celebrity. Yes. Loving life. This is so fun. Where are we?
We are in the solarium. This is our enclosed adults-only pool area, the right temperature at any moment, which is great on a Norwegian cruise, right?
What are some of the things about this ship that you really love?
Best thing about Celebrity is that we sail in modern luxury style, which means that our staff learn to know what you want before you even want it. So really just anticipating needs. We have a 2-to-1 guest to serviceman's ratio, the highest in the industry, which is what allows us to anticipate those needs and acknowledge you personally.
We're going to start this trip by answering the most important question of any vacation, which is, what are we going to eat? So we're getting a little private cooking lesson from one of the executive chefs just for our group.
We want to make like a 1.5 pound of risotto. The recipe what we have here, they use little wine. Only to give a little flavor.
Big taste test.
Do you have a special?
Oh man, that's so good. That's really good.
It's all good. Very good.
So we have our great group of TCLers, but total there are 2,800 people on this ship, and feeding them is no small operation. Let's go back into the galley kitchen to see how it all comes together. This is such an operation. I can't imagine planning all the food that you need to get before you set sail. Like, I can barely meal plan for a full week and make sure I have everything at home.
Actually, we planned this beforehand. Like we are now out of US, so we have to plan 3 months in advance.
Breakfast happening. Get it going. So tell me too about some of the countries that are represented.
In the ship, we have like 55 to 56 nationalities working.
Whoa!
And
55, 56 nationalities.
So it's a mixed culture. So
and everybody's working together and bringing their own
yeah.
food ideas, and they all have one thing in common. They love to cook, so that's a pretty good deal. All right, this feels great. I feel great about this whole thing. You have to be so organized.
Here, for me, is the restaurant which is having at a time 950 guests. So 950 guests, the food has to be served in that same time.
Here he goes.
We try to do as much farm to table as possible. We have a full scratch kitchen, you know, just making sure everything's fresh, prepared to order exclusively for you.
Boy, I have to tell you too, I've been in a lot of restaurant kitchens. This is like the cleanest restaurant kitchen I've ever seen. I mean, you could probably eat off the floor. And everybody's smiling and laughing and having a good time, and they're like,
yeah, because we work with the fun. We work with fun.
Yeah.
And the main thing is that the crew members are happy, the guest is happy. And the pastry chef,
Smiling pastry chef.
Smiling pastry chef, the man who gives all the calories.
Yeah, we like, hello sir, we like him very much.
Per day, how much flour you use?
1,000 pounds we use per shift.
Per shift, so 3 shifts, 3,000 pounds a day.
1,000 pounds of flour per shift they're going through, which means 3,000 pounds of flour a day on the ship. I mean, that is unbelievable. This is why he's so happy, because he bakes bread all day. Doesn't he look happy and smiling? This is how bread people look. People who aren't involved with bread look sad. People who are involved with bread look like him. You can tell this guy loves to cook because look at his tattoo. Can we see your tattoo? Just say yes, chef, and do it. I love that. You can tell this guy runs a kitchen. Just say yes, chef, and do